Hello, little picture. Yikes, hold on. There we go. Okay. So gee whiz. Gee willikers. Okay.
Connected to Angela's iPhone.
Yeah. I'm getting a thing up right now. That's what she said. I have coffee that's sitting over there as well. I need to get. Should probably get my coffee first and then do this, but the little screen's so annoying. I'm gonna do that first. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. My eyes look so shiny today. I didn't brush my teeth. I ate and I didn't brush my teeth after. Hi, Gilbert. How's it feel to be #1? And only right now. Gasp! 'Cause you're my angel. Try not to like run into these presents. Hey, hey. My darling angel. Baby. Put a little too much creamer in it. It's looking a little white. Cats be weird. Shut Ari's door so the cats wouldn't like run in there and wake her up, which they will if you let them. Closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. 'Cause you're my angel. Okay. Let me fix this thing with the stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put a funny photo up and then I'm gonna like reverse this so you can see how I believe in narwhals. Broadcast options. Ew. Why is my... Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Angela's iPhone
Yeah,
disconnected.
we're not doing that. Thank you.
Ready to pair.
GG, mate. Okay. Opposite. Hey! Gasp. Gilbert, it's so quiet in here. What are we gonna talk about? Where is everyone? It was bad, man. It was bad. It's cool. Give me enough time to kind of get set up-ish. Closer than my peeps you are to me. Now let's put it on this side, actually. Because you're my angel. You're my darling angel. See what these funny photos look like on my phone. Hi, Tom Nook. I did make it through Monday with the help from you guys, honestly. Yeah, about that. It was terrible, like I thought. I went to bed at like maybe 3:30 a.m. That's being generous. I had a lot on my mind, as you could imagine. I like this one. I don't think I've ever used this one too. That's how I feel today. More cowbell. How was my day, Gilbert? It went, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's definitely a Monday. You see, I guess I got stress pimples up here. It's actually mostly because she waxed my eyebrows. So actually, that happens every single time I get my eyebrows waxed. I break out right there. So yeah, I got a couple hours of sleep, which is why I have mojojojo. I got my beautiful, Brittany got me this mug. She got it from like the Dollar Tree. It's a Flame Trooper, Star Wars Force Awakens mug. Ooh, Migo. Look at that Migo hype right there. So like, I actually shut Ari's door so Amigo wouldn't run through her place of sleep doing his antics, and he is anticing. That's the result of antics. Hi, Billie Jean. So yeah, Monday went as planned, terribly. Starting off with terrible sleep because I had terrible thoughts. Yesterday, you guys knew what mood I was in. I couldn't get myself out of it, you know? I got distracted a little bit with the games and stuff, and that was good for the amount of time that it lasted, but I just couldn't get over my mood, and it just like, I don't know, man. It's a shitty place to be, you know? When you're just kind of in your own rut of feeling bad for yourself, kind of. And I wasn't even really feeling bad, I was just feeling stressed. And then the Twitch thing, I'm gonna address it right now, actually. So it gave me like, not anxiety, but like, it put me in go mode, you know? Like, I wanted to address it right then and be like, okay, I gotta type out an email, but it's gonna probably be too emotional right now if I just type it out, because this doesn't fucking make sense. But then the more I sat in bed and thought about it, I was like, I don't really need Twitch. I mean, it's not that I ever needed Twitch, but my community in its core has followed me here. But I still met a lot of really cool people on Twitch, and that kind of feels shitty to lose. Like, I lost that. So I'd like to at least I'd like to have a chance to at least kind of give them my side of the story without it sounding like, yo, you done me wrong, and, you know, without, like I said, getting too emotional. So I'm gonna take this weekend probably to write that email. I'm not gonna put a lot of time into it, but I'm gonna try and make it well worded. Help, of course, you seeing my horrible English would be appreciated. And even vocalizing some things are hard for me because, you know, it's my channel. I feel a certain way about it, but not everyone feels the same way. So, anyways, so yeah, I just need to state facts, but I think maybe it needs to be explained. I think the timeline too. I think something that was really annoying for me was the timeline of all those bans. It was within what, like 4 months? Is that coincidence? How do you not say that's? I mean, I want to lead them to the conclusions that I'm drawing, without saying, hey, yo, it's a conspiracy, oh my god, the trolls are out to get me. And I don't really think that's true. I do think there's obviously someone who doesn't like me, more than a couple someones, and they're entitled to that. Go have at it, man. I will keep on keeping on. But I think, like I said, it's not coincidence that I had a wallpaper up for the year and some change that I've been streaming that entire time, and it only became a problem magically out of nowhere. You know, like, it wasn't a problem. There was a lot of, like, you know what I mean? And the fact that everything happened within, like, 4 months time span. You mean I got banned 4 times in 4 months? What? How is that coincidence, you know? Like, I just magically became a different streamer overnight, or did I just go under the radar, you know, for the 10K mark, the 20K follower mark, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't so low down on there that I skeeted by and no one saw me. Lots of people saw me. So it's really frustrating to know those kind of things and not, like, call it out for being some bullshit. But if I can just state the facts, and like I said, that's why I'm waiting till the weekend to do it. It's not pressing, honestly. I'll get around to it when I get around to it. It is something I want to still stay relevant to. You know, they responded to me 2.5 weeks later. At least they could give me the courtesy to respond. And if it's their final decision, it's their final, and I'm gonna put that in there. If that's their final decision, then I can do nothing but honor that, honestly. like I had choice, but I really do think it's their loss. Not their loss, but really the people who utilize their service. I know Twitch will keep on doing without me just fine. I just think I could really... I'm not gonna save anyone, you know, it's not anything that important, but I mean, you guys deserve a community around you, and a more, how do I word it? Just diversifying, because it's not, the people on YouTube are different than the people on Twitch, which are different than the people on Ustream. Everyone's different in general, right? The broader audience is still on Twitch. That's just facts. So, you know, what can you do? Like I said, I'm willing and more than ready to carry on, keep on keeping on. I think part of tonight, what I want to do is actually do some Nightbot commands, and you guys can help me. They do have a Nightbot beta for YouTube, so if you guys want certain commands in Nightbot for YouTube, please just let me know. I am really taking suggestions. We had some funny GIFs on Twitch, just funny little quippy things that came up in stream. Yeah, I love you guys too. And at the end of the day, like I said, no love, real lost. I gotta do what I gotta do. You guys are just the real MVPs, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah. So to briefly recap, permanently banned from Twitch. And that is because, for one, I was banned for pornography. I wore short shorts and I was putting up a shelf. There was no vag flashing or anything like that, but it was a little... probably the riskiest of all the things that I've ever done. St. Patty's Day, so how dare I have fun. That was the first ban. It was only for 24 hours. I didn't rebuttal that. It was 24 hours I took it, and I knew that I wasn't necessarily, like, in the super right. The second ban was because my daughter was on stream. That's it. Plenty of streamers have their kids on stream. I read the terms of service. It doesn't say you can't have your kids on there. They can't own accounts. They can't utilize the service. My daughter was not utilizing the service. She wasn't on my account. She wasn't playing the game. She wasn't doing anything of that sort. So we cleared that up, and all I had to do was send him a picture of my driver's license, and that was cleared up. Third ban was for pornography again. That was an indefinite ban, and that was, from what I imagined, because I still never cleared it up, was my screensaver Nicolas Cage in a thong, because they took it down. They didn't remove my video of the day, and I obviously was not wearing anything pornography based. It was a tank top with a Star Wars Leia bikini on top, and I had worn it before. Not that that makes it right, I guess, but how am I, you know, anyways. So it wasn't what I was wearing. They did remove my screensaver, which they've never done before, and so it was my offline screen. So then there's that. So that was the third ban. Now this last ban was for non-gaming related activity, literally like 2 weeks later. And I was studying for a promotion test. Not really a promotion test, it was like a progression test. It's not the same as a promotion test. And I made it into a little game, and I put myself in a category. I saw a girl studying on earlier. Not doing homework, not doing classwork, literally just studying and talking cosplay. I also had a con coming up that week, so we talked a lot about my Ms. Moxie cosplay. So a lot of that happened, and then I got banned for non-gaming related activity. And then they came back yesterday and said, no, but really, we don't want you on our service anymore. That's a not so nice way of summarizing what they said. But essentially, hey, you've done this is habitual. And I guess if you were looking at it from, you've been banned 4 times, it is habitual. But I think without clarification, like I said, I imagine they have that clarification. So I'm gonna provide my side, and then that's all I can do, right? And if they don't want me, they won't want me. That's fine. Like I said, love YouTube. I'm loving it. And we might even diversify to some other stuff. I know you guys have been talking about, not Ustream, what's the other one? Daily Motion? I'd be willing to try it out. I mean, why not? But I really do like YouTube. And so yeah, neither here nor there. That is the last time I'm going to speak of it. Mods, if you want to address it in chat whenever it comes up, or you can ignore it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna ignore it. I just don't feel like rehashing it over and over again. If people follow me or whatever, they can just watch this vid. It's really easy. Oh, Billie Jean, I know, sweetie. It's hard to, I can't justify my actions by other people doing wrong, right? So, wrong, right? So you got some people who I say people, I'm not going to name streamers' names, people who have their kids on stream, people who do lots of bad things on stream, okay, bad things, like beating their wife, for instance. That would be a good reason to ban someone indefinitely, right? That's heinous, that's horrible, that's terrible. Flashing genitalia, among other things, that weren't permanently banned. And then, of course, lots and lots of streamers doing non-gaming related activities. Lots and 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 lots. So there's that. But like I said, I can't justify myself by using other people's wrongs. That's not how that works. It doesn't make me feel better though, because it's inconsistent. I think a lot of streamers feel this way. If the parameters and the guidelines were more clear, I think a lot of people would avoid problems like this. Like a dress code. I know they're trying really hard to stay away from a dress code, but when you're going to ban someone for what they're wearing, then how do you not have a dress code, right? They don't need to tell people. It says explicitly not to injure yourself or others, so the beating thing's unexcusable. Children, being allowed children on stream, it says utilize the service. Those are the exact words, utilize the service. That leaves it up to interpretation, doesn't it? Like, what is utilizing your service? For me, I interpret it as having an account and or actually using, starting up Twitch, typing stuff in, pretending, like using it to broadcast. If you're under 13. That's what it means to me. It doesn't mean having your child on stream with you. But, yeah, and I'm not saying that I'm completely in the right. Like I said, that first one, I fucking ate it. I ate the first one. It wasn't savory. I was building a shelf for all my gaming stuff, but, you know, I had a couple beers. It was St. Patty's Day. I wore shorts that were grotesque. They were horrible. But it was innocent. I thought it was innocent, and when they banned me for 24 hours, like I said, I took it like a big girl. So, I don't have any problem, like I said, just eating this one if that's their final verdict. But I don't want to go feeling like I didn't get to say my half, you know? So I'll do that this weekend, but when people come in and asking, folks, dum-dum. Hitbox? I've not heard of Hitbox Auditor. I've heard of Ustream, Daily Motion. I think those are the only ones through, apart from Twitch and YouTube, that go through the PlayStation. And I do have a really nice PC, so technically I can use my capture card, but I really like being on the PlayStation Network, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a lot of you guys through that, and that's a pretty neat thing. So, okay, so none of that. We got 3 gifts today. We got this. I have no idea. They actually, look at what happens when your camera focuses on a different color. Isn't that fucking crazy? Damn, PlayStation. Sony, get your technology right. Anyways. So, I got this. This was actually shoved in my tiny little P.O. box like this. I feel that there's a paper, so I'm kind of worried that they shoved something in there that should not be bent. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and then we have this little box. Ooh, sorry. It's my actual stuff's bouncing. This is actually kind of hefty. Feels like a book or DVDs. I'm just saying. And I don't know who these are from either, so. Hitbox, it's the direct competition at Twitch. I'll have a go, dude. Either way. Like I said, diversifying is always good. But for now, I'm also trying to link most of my social media back to YouTube. What else? What did I say? Oh yeah. So we'll edit commands and stuff on Mubat, I think, tonight. The YouTube beta. And we have this big box. It feels really soft, like your mother's breasts. Okay. So I think we're gonna open those in. They're allergic to money. It could be. I don't generate money for them, do I? I don't know. That's the other thing. I don't think I'm immune just because I had a lot of followers. I think the people who are partners have a little more, it's double-sided. They're held to different standards. I'd argue to say I'd hope higher standards because they're under contract, but I also think that they're protected a little closely. He would have. Yeah, I know. But alas. Ooh. It's a bag. What is this? Ah! Yes. Why is there stripper like confetti in here? What the fuck, dude? I wish I would open this before, so I totally could have worn this tonight. You guys want to see me cover up? Yo, that's hilarious. Please tell me there's a receipt in here so I can know who sent this. Who sent this? Hi, Angela Freakhopper. Enjoy your gift as we pray to our Lord and Savior Nick Cage from Richard, aka the Black Knight, Sir Lodi. Oh no, that's awesome, Lodi. That is like A++. That is A++, dude. This is what we got. It is definitely one of the more G-rated, like, sexy sisters that were out there. It's a little meshy up top, so you get a little bit of, like, sheerness. It'll bring me closer to our Lord and Savior Nick Cage for sure. And that's a joke for everyone who thinks I probably, like, have a shrine to Nick Cage. He's terrible. But that's what makes him amazing, is that he's terrible. He wouldn't do nothing. You gotta wear this and play Doom. Oh, you're right. I totally need to wear this and play Doom, dude. That right there is clickbait. That's cray cray. That is amazing. Thank you, Lodi. I know he was in here earlier. I just wish he was in here now. Boo-hoo. That is so awesome. I'm actually gonna, like, try to hang it right here. Oh, no, you can't see it, though. Rip. Okay. Let me put it down here for a second. That was awesome. His Ghost Rider. Eeks. Eeks. Okay. I'm actually gonna do, and I still don't know what this, like, stripper confetti was in there for. Just one silver band. Bands will make her dance. No? Okay. We're gonna do this small-ish one next. It almost looks like it was already opened. TBH. And then, oh, that's the other thing, guys. Every half an hour, I'm gonna do 5 push-ups, 5 to 10. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. I need to set my timer, though. We're gonna do push-ups and shake weights, because just why not? Oh, yes, so I have my PT test coming up in August. So I won't be drinking from now until then. And I will be back at it again with the random little things of activity that get me out of my seat. So there's that. Let's see. Timer. Does anyone have, is there any way to tell how long I've been streaming? It just says less than an hour. Nah. From Newcastle, welcome, 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 welcome. You missed an amazing, amazing gift, and I will show you right here. We got 3 gifts we're opening. This is one of them. I'm gonna end up playing Doom in this. This is amazing. This is my only nun outfit. I mean, I don't have a closet full of nunnery. Why push-ups? Because I'm terrible at them, honestly. Because when I'm tested in the Air Force, it is, ooh, it's gift wrapped. Oh, no. I need to open it first, because otherwise it's gonna tell me what's in it. The card says, so remember on a Doom stream a few weeks back when you said 2 things you enjoyed were taken from you? One you have again, and hopefully this is the correct second. Wouldn't want someone to take something that makes you happy, says Greg. Is it my dignity? Oh no. It says I've been on for 23 minutes. Awesome. Can someone let me know at the 30-minute mark so we can do some push-ups? That'd be phenomenal. Greg, that's super sentimental, and I'm scared. Is Greg in here yet? I don't think he is. I almost don't want to open it until he's in here, but I'm not sure when he gets off. Too late. Oh, no. He got me the complete Star Wars saga. It got snatched from me, dude. Like, in a bad way, not in the good way. That is awesome. This is not the one I had, though, either. When did this come out? I wonder if it has different, what do you call it? Special features and stuff. Yeah, this is not the one I... So, just a little backstory, that sentimental little card. So, my ex and I split, and both Harry Potter and Star Wars were not... He took them. We both had our own editions, and he took both of them because he couldn't find his. I don't know. So all I had was my Lord of the Rings saga, and I think that was the only, like, actual complete series I had, other than my Xena complete box collection, which was obviously not his. And so yeah, so Greg has actually gotten me both those collections back. And I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to watch a Star Wars movie and I can't. I can't. It's like something I do laundry to. It is like the, I wouldn't say ultimate background noise, but it is basically what I want to live my life by. I know that sounds like horrible goals, but in reality, I wanna be able to quote all of the movies. Well, no, the original trilogy. You have a Pip-Boy? That's really cool. So I actually, so I bought The Force Awakens on digital Amazon edition, and that's the only Star Wars movie that I've had, and I played the Jesus out of it. Ariana doesn't want me to play it anymore. She's done with it. She wants to let it go, let it go. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what mine looked like, because it didn't look like this. It must have been a different... You have the same one? It must have been a recent release. I can't see any dates on it, though. I mean, they're Blu-rays. That's all that matters. I don't care about... I mean, extras are really nice, but I don't really care. It's the movies that I care about. And of course, they're going to be the remastered ones. The one I had was still remastered, so it didn't matter. 2015, so it was produced last year. I think the one I got was in like 2013, 2012, which is why it's in a different one. Hi, Nuke. Hi, Robert. You're from Florida. Yowzas. Recruiter gotcha, huh? What are you talking about, Tony T? Recruiter. What are you talking about, recruiter? That was super, and that was an amazing, well-worded card that I stumbled over. The two men who were here who got me gifts are not in stream. That makes me a sad panda, and I hope they see this. Hi, Quarter from North Carolina. North Carolina, come on and get. Yeah, it is an amazing gift. No, I'm not devaluing. Like, the fact that I have gifts right now, can we please put this on pause? I like uber gushed a little bit on Twitter, and I know I'm like just basically diarrhea of the mouth at the camera right now at you guys. But in reality, like, I know I don't deserve any of this shit. I just stream video games and I have fun, and you guys really do me the privilege of watching me and keeping me company. I'm not disillusioned to that at all. I'm not owed any of this. You guys do it because you're nice. Like, I don't doubt that all of you would have my baby. Well, most of you would want to have my babies, which is okay, but I don't make an illusion. I don't send nudes. It's not like I hustle for this. You know, there is no scam. People are literally just being nice. Like, he got me those DVDs because he knew I split up and I didn't have something that's very near and dear. There's something that's very near and dear to my heart. And like, that's just friendship, right? I know. But, so I got a little emotional on Twitter, but obviously that's only like a small iota of what I feel. Because I go through my fluctuation of moods, and I'll be bitch face on this camera playing my games begrudgingly and not enjoying them, and you guys come out and you still try and make me smile, and it should be the opposite way around. Okay. Sweet Jesus. So thank you guys. Thank you. From Alabama, sweet home. And Amigo's over there just like judging me. Super judgmental. Super duper, super judgmental. Anyways. Oh, also Loot Crate. I haven't gotten this month's Loot Crate, so we'll probably be doing another unboxing or whatever. Oh, I'm actually trying to like diverge the tears. So, you know that Thanos oven mitt I got in the last Loot Crate? They sent out an email saying, do not use that. It is weird. It is, what do you call it? Not redacted. Anyways, people were burning themselves using the Thanos oven mitt. And it's not funny to get burnt, but like, what are you doing with that? I've used that oven mitt. What are you doing? You just like putting your hand in there and like, oh, look, it melted. Like, the fuck? Oh my god, terrible. Terrible. Flammable, yeah, flammable oven mitt. It wasn't. It's like, they were just talking about how like, it just wasn't. Everyone wants to use Barbies. Oh god. I'm so conceited, I know. But you know, people are like, oh, well, it's only because you're a pretty girl. You know, I'm not disillusioned to the fact I'm moderately attractive. I mean, it's obviously in the eyes of the beholder. Plenty of people tell me I'm an ugly cow on a daily basis, but I think there are some people who find me moderately attractive, but I don't think people do nice things because I'm moderate. I know that they don't. These people, I've streamed and they've been around and been my friend for over a year and change, man. Like, that's... Anyways. Y'all got me going. Yeah, decorative upper mitt, +5 burning. Yo, those buffs though. Every degree of the burn is for the crystals in there, the infinity gems. Okay, so the last package. Hakuna Matata, welcome, dude. Hold up. I want you guys to see what I see. It's a little suspicious. This is a little suspicious. Is this a Chewbacca? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, he's ready to ship! What the fuck? Where's this? I need to see who got me this. Who did this? Who dis? Who dis? It doesn't say. Ah! Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. So it's from Greg, and Greg says, tried ordering this item in 40-inch, but Amazon wouldn't let me, LOL. Regardless, I know you go crazy over it. Love, Greg. That's true. That's true. Look at this bad boy. Where am I gonna put this behemoth? I wouldn't have gotten that big cat for my daughter if I had this. Yeah, you know what my first thought was? Oh my god, his head's so big. He's like one of those mutated babies that have to wear helmets because their heads are too big. Poor guy, you're so top heavy. How do you gurgle? Why aren't you gurgling? It's his paw. You gotta hold his paw. Those are sad chewy sounds though. Oh, baby choo choo. Your eyes are freaky as fuck. Look at these eyes. Look at those eyes. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, your pouch is actually... It's actually a pouch. I can hide stuff in here. He can be my treasure chewy. Treasure chewy. Treasure chewy. Your mouth open? Nope. That's a fake mouth. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. We gotta fix your do, man. You're looking a little too groomed. Maybe we can cover up some of that eye edge. You guys see all that? Chewy's freaking hairier than my cat's. Look at my cat over there judging him. Psst. Psst. Here comes Amigo. He's coming off of his tower. Psst. Come here, I want to show you something. Psst. Psst. What's that? He's like, nope. Psst. Come here. Come here. You're always an attention whore. Why don't you come up now? Come on. Okay, cool. Cool. There's a spy cam in his eyes. It wouldn't be the weirdest thing ever. What if he's like a fortune chewy? Well, hold up. It says talking plush clip-on with original movie sounds. So what does he clip on though? What does he clip on to? Where does he clip on? Is he clip on a brand? What is this? He's got a serial number. Looks pretty legit. You can find out my location by his serial number. Discard product only as directed by your local authority and in accordance with applicable laws concerning the disposal of products containing batteries. Hi, Steven! Ah! Fiesta Goofy! Aww. Waiting for the guy who's late to come in and cover your lunch. I will re-summarize my gifts for when he comes back in because that show bananas. Oh, he's still a little freaky, but he's still lovable. I feel like I muffled him a little bit. I'd do him. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I still don't know why he's clipping on. Like, what is clip on about this? There's nothing, it's gotta be the brand. Because he's not... He's full of discarded Furby sounds. I actually have his brother. Oh no! I have his brother over here. Yes, I have my Star Wars PJs on. I have Chewbacca already. Oops. I don't want to wake him up because he's really annoying when he wakes up. Together forever. Yay, I can have Chewbacca babies. Huzzah! That's so awesome, dude. So super awesome. Yo, where am I gonna put him though? He's going in my bed, let's face it. Shit's totally going in my bed. Totes my goats. Skinny motes. I don't know. Felt good. Chewbacca. Chewbacca. Gremlin. So awesome. Okay. That was super unexpected and super nice, and he's a super big cuddle partner. I want to take off the tag though. If he's going to bed, he's not gonna have his tag on. I like my boys with that tags. Nah, I mean. Ayo. As a summary, guys, for everyone who's just joining, we were opening up gifts. We had 3 gifts, 3 very unexpected and amazing gifts. This was from Greg, the Fiesta Goof, who just started streaming, by the way. You should check out his channel. He spelled feisty wrong. There might have been a couple misplaced vowels. We're not gonna hold it against him, but we are totally going to give him shit every single chance we get. He got me this beautiful, luscious, huggable, plush, yes, plush Baka. He's probably made out of chinchilla, most likely. He could be made out of Kylo Ren's pubes, too. I mean, that's also possible. But yeah, so this is probably the closest thing I'll have to having a man in my bed for a while. No physical activities yet. We're about to do push-ups pretty soon, yeah? I literally have hair everywhere, so if it looks like I'm picking my nose, it's probably because I really am getting the hair out of my nose. Where do you think I was going with that, huh? The other thing Greg got me was this, and this actually made me cry. I am recently, September, separated from my husband of 3 years. When I say separated, like split. When he comes back from his deployment to Africa, then we will file, because we have to be apart for a year before we can file in the state of Maryland. And I have my daughter right now too, all by my lonesome, which is fine and perfect and amazing. But alas, I do not have this collection because he has it. He took it. We had two of these. We had 2 of these, 2 of Lord of the Rings, and 2 of Harry Potter. We might have only had 1 Harry Potter though, to be fair. But anyways, Greg has gotten me the Harry Potter set, and I had my Lord of the Rings set, but I did not have a Star Wars set. So, amazeballs. I'm doing well. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. So thank you, Greg. Greg fucking Murray. Thank you. And I'm over here like, here's another t-shirt. Oh, Maddie, you, sir, have gotten me swagged out in some of the most fabulous apparel. I actually almost wore one of yours, but it was dirty. I wear yours off stream, which is kind of ironic because I feel like I keep wearing the same stuff over and over again on stream. But it's only because I have to, like, I see my videos and then I'm like, oh, didn't I wear that like 3 weeks ago? That's gross. I don't wear a shirt more than once. Obviously that's my life, right? No drama. Well, I have a child, so there of course is some drama, but my hair is so gross today, guys. I didn't even try. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even try for you guys. Sorry. I'm such a slob. I disgust myself. But I still touch myself. I'm not that disgusting. I'm touchable. Yeah, this way. I think I liked my hair how it was before. Alas, I've decided. The fates have spoken. This is what my hair looks like now. Cool. So anyways, that's my current status with that. And so I talked about it not that many times. It's not like I complained about like, oh, I can't watch Star Wars this weekend and I really have a yearning to, even though that is reality. But Greg went out of his way and got me this. I focused on making sure I didn't wear the same shirt yesterday. Oh, God. Yeah. Shirts. Shirts are important, Maddie. I mean, no one here would like to see me without a shirt, so you're keeping me well clothed, and that is much appreciated by everyone here. Most definitely. Most definitely. Yuck, 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 yuck. See what I did there, guys? It could be really funny, or it could just be really sad. And this is the third present from Lodi, who's also not here. And we keep, I mean, look at the camera, how it just changes. Anyways, so I'm gonna play Doom this weekend, or maybe just Hump Day. No, this is a weekend thing. We need to play Doom this weekend, and I need to wear this. That's happening. So yeah, I'm excited about that. You should be excited about that. Yeah, Maddie gets death threats. That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. So Tom Nock even sent me a video of what the gift looks like outside. So he got me this really, really, really swanky next gen Starship, the actual Enterprise, more or less. No, it was the Enterprise. And I don't want to take it out of the box. I saw it. And this is, I actually decided on stream I was not going to take it out of the box. I was like, damn, this is a collector's item, biatch. I had Pez dispensers that were from Next Gen, and my daughter opened them and started playing with them. So I was like, no, this is staying in the box. I actually have a Millennium Falcon back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's still in the box as well. I actually want to put that together at some point. But anyways, so this beautiful Starship is now on display in my place because I don't want to open it. And then sure enough, I go to AwesomeCon. How much did I say they were selling that for? Well over $100. It was $100-something. I don't know how much he paid for that. I hope he didn't pay that much. But that is the going rate. Granted, it's cons. They probably up market a little bit, but it did seem like it was a hot selling item. Anyways, so I'm gonna stop playing with my hair because it's probably push-up time. Can we get confirmation that it's like 30 minutes? What did I say? Every 30 minutes or an hour? We're gonna do push-ups and shake weights. $300. Yeah, it was well. Yeah, I think it was close to 300. I think you're right. Cause I remember thinking like, is that a $2.99? Is that $2.99? Like $29.99? Is that, what is that? I remember that. It was $200-something, yeah. 300 Uncle Moneybags. Oh, you're gonna call him Uncle too? That's cute. Hi, Custodian Ray, welcome. I should try and put Chewie on my back, but I know he's not gonna stay. So, I'm gonna put him over here for now. He is shedding like a cat. Like a cat. Super duper awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 push-ups. I'm gonna get really red. It's because I don't breathe. I'm not gonna die. And then I'm gonna do some shake weight. And then we're gonna decide what comic we're gonna read, because that's our second priority. So the gifts, we'll summarize the gifts again when our gift givers get in stream. and which are, again, to remind you, Greg M, who's Feisty Goof, and Sir Lodi. Where's the beeves at? So, push-up time, without any, and again, I'm doing this basically for my job. Isn't that sad? Any little bit counts, helps, counts, whatever. I'm trying to find the best place that you guys can see me and correct me on form. I think that's good enough, right? Okay. Oh my god, my butt really is there. Okay. Told you I'd turn red. Not breathing. Still bad form. I'm looking at it right now. My butt inclines. It's not the worst. But yeah, I need to tuck that butt. I need to tuck the butt. Rankin 90, that's all we care about. Rankin 90. And then we're gonna need some shake weight time. That was pretty bad. But that's why we do more of them, right? We gotta do more of them. So I usually do 69 seconds. Let's do 69 seconds on each arm. Because I usually alternate. What's my job? I sit at a desk, which is why I take advantage of little moments like this. Because honestly, it's few and far between that I get to. I have a 2-year-old, so yeah, we kind of gotta make fun when there is none. When I say fun, I mean free PT. Chair force, you can say. Looks awkward. It is awkward. I got awkward down on packed, mate. On packed. The sound, I think, is the most disjarring thing about the shake weight. I play TIE Fighters, more or less. Almost there. 10 seconds. Ooh, 69 seconds on this is no joke. After 10 push-ups? Dude, I'm just saying. Getting a little glistening. Little bit of glistening. Okay, 69 more seconds. I think next time we'll do planks. We're doing it every 30 minutes, just so everyone knows. If this is a jerky motion to you, you must have a very sad masturbatory life. This is not enthused. This is barely a motion that's moving. Like, if you're wanking like this, dude, I think you're doing it wrong. Putting that out there. Ayo! See, I get some kind of sense of humor, man. It is the sound, though. The sound's the worst. I always do 69. Well, I always do 69, but really. Dude. I have reality issues, yeah. That you would like literally I'm going like this. That's as much effort. I just really hope you do put more effort in your wanking. If that's not your reality, then rip. I can't tell you how to masturbate, man. Not my prerogative. My shake weight has nothing to do with your penis. Hanty ways. Okay. Moving some of this trash. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the comics that we have for tonight. We'll see. What'd you guys choose? We finished the female Thor last week. That was awesome. Well, it was awesome art. It wasn't as bad of a storyline as Angela, so we'll see. Give me a sec. They're right here. Always gotta keep them handy. Be right back. Nobody knows why it's like Okay. Oh, so many comics. Shite. Behind these eyes. Anyways. Yowzers. Hi, Michael. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. What we got here? These are comics we have for tonight's reading sesh. I do all the work. You guys just have to listen and tolerate my voice. I know, so hard. So hard. Oh, Feisty Goof is back. Love. Look who I got. I got Mr. Turi and I got this. You made me cry, mate. Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay, so what we got? We got Requiems. I'm willing to reread this series, but I have 2 and 3. I already read 1. I'm actually halfway through 2. I got the real comics prior to getting this anthology, and I was like, wow, I'm so far behind. So, no, it's a perfect slot. Dude, if they're the movies, they're the movies. That's all I care about. Dunzo Fashunzo. What's in here? I think some of these are red comics as well. So these are, yes, so this is technically kind of where we left off in the Angela series at 6. There's only 6 and 7. And we stopped at 5. We read the female Thor. And then number 6 for Angela is Angela fighting the mighty female Thor. We still don't know who the female Thor is, or her backstory, or what happened. Basically, we have no idea. It clarified nothing. Absolutely nothing. All you know is Malekith's back at it again. Right? Bye, Killa. You have a good one, man. You like the thing behind me? Which thing? My Amazon box? Or Chewy? Or the stroller, or Ray staff, or the amazing art that I have everywhere, or my Hello Kitty toaster, or the Clorox wipes, or my router? Do you like my router? What is it that you like? All the things. We do have Saga. I would totally be willing to read Saga for you guys. This is my favorite comic. This is 5. I'm on 5. I'm actually, again, halfway through 5 because I got the real comics and then I got the anthology after. Saga is amazing. It's like Star Wars and Game of Thrones. I think that's a pretty apt description. This is number 5. It's an amazing, 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 funny, but kind of graphic. I don't know YouTube's policy on nudity, so I might have to figure that out before I do Saga, because there are some boobies. I think there's some male junk in there as well. Definitely rated M for mature. Yeah, right? I said I compared him to one of those kids that just have abnormally large heads that like parents have to shove their heads into helmets so they don't grow any larger. You know, they can't stand up. Their center of gravity is off because so this is another one. I know, Maddie, I'm terrible, man. You need to keep reminding me. You need to keep reminding me. God damn it. Every time you tell me, I'm like done for my expenditures in the month. And it's a really like $5 buy. Actually, I could probably and should do it right now. But it's then I have to ask you for your address again, even though you've given it to me like 4 times. Makes me feel bad, man. This is one of the ones that I got that I have not read. I have a lot of Deadpool anthologies. This is not one I've read. And who's Celia and Bondoc? I don't think I've read any Deadpool comics by them, actually. Dugan is usually in there. And I'm trying to remember the other one. There's a writer that I really, really like. A Deadpool writer. I should find out what his name is. And stalk him. So Deadpool versus Thanos. This is the other one I got. I actually remember when these came out. This was like last summer, I think, when these came out. I had Killustrated and I was really disappointed with that. And so this kind of reminded me of Killustrated, but it's Deadpool's Art of War. This one's by Peter David and Scott Koblish. Peter David's familiar, I don't know about. This one looks beautiful. And it's not wordy, which is good in Deadpool comics. There was one that I read, it was someone's daughter. It was like Dust's daughter. Yeah, anyways. We do have this Spider-Verse anthology we need to get started on. We need to get Crack-a-lackin' that Mr. Greg also gave us that I don't know if he's purchased for himself yet, that I'm kind of drooling over, and I hate leaving in the corner because I have so many comics, which is why we started doing this on stream. It's like a good way to mix the gift opening because gifts take like, what, 10 seconds? Well, 30 minutes to be precise, and then me blabbing off about my life is another 30 minutes, so you got an hour stream for what? But Mondays are always really hard after the long weekend, and then everyone's got a case of the Mondays, we're all gripey, groany, whatever, whatever. We also have A-Force. This was on my wish list. I'm trying to remember who got me this. I have the receipt, and I think I sent a thank you note. I'm not sure. I think this person was not American, which is why I didn't send a thank you note. He's like, you don't have to if you don't want to. I might have to do more recon on this one. I want to find out who got me this. It was on my wish list and someone got it for me. So this has got She-Hulk. It's got the Lady Loki. I mean, this one's gonna be a sexy, sexy battle, but we've had a lot of chick flick stuff. A lot of chick flick stuff. But it got She-Hulk, which is the most important part. I don't know the Lady Loki's storyline either. We have Archie versus Predator. Only the first one. I think I read this, but I wanted to read it again for you guys on stream. I wasn't overly impressed, but I kind of really... And this is not like a... Like one of those ones... At comic conventions, you can find a lot of like off-brand stuff that's kind of funny like this. Like I've seen a Charlie Brown Redux where he's got like a Gatling gun and it's rad. It's called something else completely, but he redoes a lot of old Peanuts characters to make them like bulked up and like sycophants, and it's great. But this is not one of those. This is like a legit Archie comic with Predator. Yup. I'll let you know when that third gift arrives. The shipping is on its screwy. Absolutely. How can you vote? Just voice your opinion. That's it. If you guys see or, I'm almost done through my selection for you guys, so just shout it out. No one's really, I didn't see, anyone say anything yet. I have 3 of the low comics. I love Image Comics. First off, I think they have the best artists. Personally. Also Spawn's Image, my favorite comic Saga is Image. So this is a new comic, new-ish. I think the anthology is actually currently out. It looks like a sci-fi. It's definitely sci-fi. It's beautiful. But I don't, this one also has nudity in it, so I'm not so sure that we can do that on stream. I might just have to tell you a titties, or like try and like censor it. I actually think this one alone has just buttocks, you know, the second cover of it. Oh, actually I had 4. 5! I had 5 of them. I thought I apparently would like this one, and yet I have not read it. Also got, why did I get this one? I don't remember when I got this. I did get this. Huh, I've never heard of this publisher either. Brides of Helheim. It's like a Viking thing. It looks really rad. I mean, even look at the back has art too. Well, one of the backs have art, and then the rest of them are all the same. It's like warrior badassness. I've not read any of these. I don't know who these people are, but I apparently, like I said, really thought I wanted to. I usually flip through the first couple pages, so no spoilers, but get a good idea of the writing and the art styles. And then and then we have Gem and the holograms. Sometimes when I go to the comic book store, I just impulse buy. It's like Barnes and Noble. I just buy things that I really want. Oh yeah, I should hold up Chewbacca whenever there's nudity. Code word Chewbacca. It was just a really cool aesthetic. I liked it, and then I remember Gem and the Holograms just briefly because it was past my time, but my sister watched it. I think she recorded some of them on VHS. Yeah, so those were, and look at the covers, it's sparkly, come on! And I know that they did the thing with the stuff. They did a movie with this. I didn't see it, and I kind of really didn't want to. It looked like a kid's flick. Like, they tried to make it relevant for this age, like Selena Gomez. I almost said Selena Meyer, because Veep. What looks interesting? Low art is awesome. Yeah, it looks really cool. So yeah, guys, so let me recap again. We got Gem of the Holograms, Helheim. We got Low. It's an Image comic. I said, oh, that's number 2. That's number 3. Number 4. This is the first Low. That's number 5. Where'd number 1 go? I must have snagged it with Helheim. Helheim. There we go. There's number 1. And we'll probably only honestly get through 1 comic, but we'll start a new series. Because although Angela's technically the next place we should go, yo, Lodi, look what I got, mate! Thank you, love. We're gonna play Doom this weekend, and I'm gonna wear this. Let me know what day's best for you, Lodi. Since you bought me this, let me know what day's best for you, and we'll play some Doom in a nun outfit and be the most sacrilege people on the face of the planet. Unless I started reciting, like, Muslim prayer, and then I would totally just die on impact. We have Archie versus Predator. We only have 1 of these, but I'd be willing to get out the other ones. We have an anthology of the A-Force. Lots of chicks. None of them with dicks, I think. Although there's a female Loki on here, so there's that. We got the Spider-Verse we need to start that Greg's really excited for. I'm really excited for, truth be told. So good. This is literally a huge anthology. It's got a lot of range in artists and writing. Really cool. This is a new pickup that I just got at my trip to Austin. Deadpool's Art of War. This is a new anthology I got. And then Deadpool versus Thanos. And then Saga. This is 5, but I'd be willing to go back in time for you guys and start at 1 again. It's like Star Wars and Game of Thrones, and it's amazing. This again has some nudity. I think the writing's really clever too. It's a lot faster paced, I think, than some of the other stuff I've seen. And then, last but certainly not least, is the Rat Queens. This is volume 3. I have 1, 2, and 3. This is, I wouldn't say girl power. It's, if you enjoy fantasy, you'll love Rat Queens. If you like sassy characters, when I say sassy, I mean like vulgar. Yeah, not like, oh, JK, LOL. There's some lesbian lovering, there's some like pure action, magic. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of like D&D, but way better, like cooler. I got a cowlick. My cats are playing in the box. Oh, who got me that box? I think that's the one Chewie came in. They're making love. Doom Holy Hype. When's a good day, dude? When's a good day, Lodi, to play? Yeah, I think Rat Queens is pretty cool. And I have 3 volumes of that, so we will be in no short supply of Rat Queens. Cool. So I see 2 for Rat Queens. Does anyone else have an opinion? Hi, Angel. Welcome. Auditor says A-Force. Comic Junkie, yeah, maybe just a little bit. Actually, let me move out of the way. So you see that Hellboy? I have 2 boxes of comics. The bottom one's for my singles, and the top one is for my anthologies. These are just the ones that I have on hand that I haven't read. I still have some in my bedroom that I haven't read as well. So there might be that. Spider-Man, Feisty Goof says. Deadpool Thanos. So we got 1 for Deadpool Thanos, 2 for Rat Queens, 1 for Spider-Man, and 1 for A-Force. Anyone else want to put in their 2 cents? Let me drink my coffee. Let me get some popcorn. Your off days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. When do you get off work, though? I'm gonna be that guy's here. Of course, Archie versus Predator. Deadpool. We got 2 for Deadpool and then 2 for the other one. Rat Queens. 3 for Deadpool. It's Deadpool Thanos. And then we also have Deadpool The Art of War. Who the piss is doing this stuff with my phone? Y'all killing me. Who dat? Oh. It's, Ari's grandparents. Deadpool would choose Archie versus Predator. Fair enough. That's 2 for Archie versus Predator, 3 for Deadpool versus Thanos, and 2 for Rat Queens. I gotta resend them the link to her Amazon wishlist. I don't have a lot on her Amazon wishlist. I take pretty good care of her. Beyond that, I don't really know what else she wants. I need to return her Kindle. Yo, can I tell you about this Kindle right now? How mad I am? I got it for her for Christmas. It's right here, actually. Next to my Vita. It turns on, powers on. It's like the screen got burnt out. So it turns on, but it's so dimly lit, you can barely see the background. And then, yeah, it's on right now. You can't see shit, right? But it's definitely there. You have to like tilt it to a certain degree and look really hard, and then you can see it. But I actually could see it enough so I could turn up the lighting all the way. All the lighting's turned up there. I went into settings as best as I could. And the battery seems to be drained like within the second. So I don't know. I gotta just turn it in. It's still on warranty, I think. I got it on Christmas, so I know most things have at least a year warranty. No rhyme or reason. I did change the brightness. It's all the way max, like I said. Yeah, it looks like we're doing a Deadpool. I think most votes were for Deadpool. So, where is it? Deadpool v Thanos. Where'd you go, boo? Oh, we're really? Oh, it must be in my lap. Of course it's in my lap. It's just the order in which I had things. Deadpool versus Thanos. That's what we're going to be reading today. Huzzah! Thank you guys for making a decision. Hi, and welcome everyone who's just joining. We're just about to get in the comic. How long have I been streaming? If it's been a complete hour, then I need to do, what did I say, planks and... planks and what? Planks and what, guys? You like to drink bleach? Well, it keeps your insides clean. Like a baby. I don't know why I said like a baby, but it made sense to me. Actually, since I'm already over here, I'm gonna put these receipts slash gift love letters. I have a special place for them, so I make sure that I keep inventory, which you guys give me, so I can repay in like, I don't know, maybe one day the world ends and like acorns are currency or something, and I can give you guys acorns. I have a feeling I'd be really good at hunting acorns like a squirrel. I don't know. I was trying to be funny, it just didn't work. Hi. Welcome. It's just been about over an hour. Okay, so it's time to do planks before we get started on Deadpool vs. Thanos. This is what we're going to be reading in a matter of minutes. Chewie! Back at it again! So Deadpool on the cover, it says, "It was a joke, Marvel. I was joking when I said I wanted to fight Thanos!" Exclamation mark. He's running away. I'm just saying. Cute. Cute. Hi, Oliver. Welcome. So I'm going to start my planking. How long are we going to plank for, guys? In a minute? We have 2 options. We can do a minute and a half. So we do side plank, middle. So 30 seconds each, which is not a bad option. And then I don't know what our second bushels of acorns. Abound. Acorns. Ew. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Okay. I like that idea. So we're gonna do a minute 30. And I'm gonna like try and jettison. I'm gonna like hit it and run. Get it out of the way. My cat's probably gonna get in my face because he's an asshole and he does that. Ready? Go. Okay. Oh. I can't really see it. I need to back up. Okay, I can see it from there. God, I haven't done planks in forever. I'm already shaking, man. That's terrible. Side. My love handles are a lot easier to work. Rip. you could get in my face. It was stupid predictable. Switch! Oh god damn it. Okay. Just gonna hold this to end. This is a really good decision, because honestly, surprised at how bad front planks. Honestly, push-ups have a little bit of upper body. I mean, not upper body, that was a dumb statement. Core. Any moment now. That'd be cool. Ugh. Cool story, brah. Cool story. Oh, God. God, I'm a slut. Pull your tank top up. Hey, Chewie. Stop. Baby, make it stop. Okay. Okay. GG, guys. Okay. Yeah. God damn it. What's she doing? What you doing? What the what? Okay. So what we're reading tonight, guys. Promise it won't be that bad because even though that their light is pretty terrible right now, it's not that bad. It's Brittany! That cat almost... Is Amigo still in the box? Roofy's right here between my legs. I don't think he's in the box anymore, is he? Dropping in before you pass out. Get you some, girl. Get you some. You have a good night, love. My smoke alarm's going off? No. That was just my timer. I set a timer for the cat to get off my lap. This is Rufio. He's an attention whore. We love him. We love him a lot. He bailed from the box. He's super attention-y. Anyways. Weed? No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Deadpool can't lose? Okay. It is Thanos, though. I don't know how much you know about Thanos. I don't know where this falls in the timeline. IGN says, the combination of these two characters is basically peanut butter and chocolate. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! Oh god, my thigh! He does this every single time. Oh my god, he's out of control. Dude gets a little bit of attention, he goes buck wild. Buck wild. He's terrible. I love him dearly, but he's terrible. Deadpool versus Thanos. Okay. Okay. Where does this fall? Does it say? Usually there's a prologue. So that's the cover right there. I think this might be a variant. It might just be the backstory. It says, hello, party people. It's Deadpool here, bringing you a tale from yesteryear with special guest Thanos. Yes, hello, Thanos says. Thanos and me, we go way back, and it's all based on the fact that we share the love of two things, chimichangas and death. I've never had a, what was it, a chim-chim? And by death, I don't mean killing people, I mean the literal physical personification of death. Surprisingly hot for a skeleton, me and Death hit it off nicely, and just as things were getting serious, tall, purple, and nasty over here had to come in and blow it all up. Death is my one and true love. I am her only equal. I gave her half the universe and she still did not return my affection. Out of jealousy, he cursed me so that I can never die, which is pretty useful for my career as a hired killer, but a real sandbag when you want to get down with your skeleton honey that lives beyond this mortal coil. That brings us to the story, set just before my big Marvel Now, relaunch in 2013. So I guess this has been around for a while. You're still on high alert. Brittany and myself are planning on going too. And I still haven't seen anything either. So let me give you guys a picture of the panels first. So you have some kind of reference for when I start reading. Pretty cool art. Deadpool's slightly gay on the weekends. St. Cynthia Island. Privately owned yesterday. Yes, everything is ready for our most esteemed guests. Of all his holdings, St. Cynthia is one of his favorable, second to only our beloved homeland. Indeed, we shall have a full view of the pool, the volleyball courts, and the torture chambers. We live to serve the will of our Lord of Latveria, Victor von Du... Yeah. Got him right in the middle of exposition. Figure out the plot now, Wednesday warriors. And then the guy's taking off his gloves. We're on this side right now. He killed the guy as he was made whatever. And then we're looking at this guy, he's taking off his gloves. I named this island for you, dear mother, beautiful, singular, and resilient, just as you once were. Who dares? Knock knock. Just a friendly welcoming committee, sir, says Deadpool. Next panel. Spoilers, sweetie. Hi, Caitlin. How you doing, love? Reading some Deadpool comics. I'm sorry I'm bad at voices, guys. I'll try to enunciate so at least you can understand me. What do you want? I've got a complimentary shot to celebrate your arrival, sir. I hope you like buck. Damn, get it? A buckshot? Damn. Damn, Deadpool. Working 9 to 5. Hello? Is this Tony Stark's? Hello, is this Tony Stark's office? I missed him. Is he out being Iron Man? Is Thor there, maybe? No? Well, you sound nice. Oh well, nothing too important. I just wanted to tell Tone, he lets me call him that I totally did what he and his unusually handsome god friend could never do. Get it, Tony? See, it actually took me 5 seconds, so it's terrible. See, I took some of the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s dirty furry money, infiltrated a top-secret private island, fought off a whole skein of Doombots, and totally killed the hell out of Dr. Doom. No, Doom, like the movie starring The Rock. D-O-O, yeah, that guy. Yeah, just tell Tony I did his job, and if he wants to take me for drinks, he can pick me up at the Bugatti. In the Bugatti. We're over here. And Dr. Doom's putting back on his stuff. What's up, Daniel? Hi! Back at it again with the white vans. Next page. Damn. I'm trying to get like different angles on it because I know there's a little bit of shine. And I know my fingers are kind of in the way. Malvelia Port later. Religious leaders trying to answer questions as to the cause of planet-wide cessation of dying, while authorities struggle to deal with the frightening populations unsure of how to deal with the recent revived. I need a ride to Tano Island, Caribbean. Haven't you been paying attention, senor? No one can die. You can't kill me. Your threat is idle. Do you take dirty furry money? He asked. Dirty furry money. As he makes it rain. I guess my Spanish accent leaves more to be desired as well. You look lovely today. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. I really am really gross. I'm using all the makeup and sadness to cover up my grossness. My hair really needs to be washed. That's mainly what it is. And then I broke out from my eyebrow waxing, so I have little pimples here and here. Ew. So gross. You didn't need to know all that. Thank you for telling me I'm pretty. Anyways, on Tano Island soon after, Earth's mightiest hero. And what comes to my home now? Nom nom nom. There's zombies nomming on Deadpool. Getting real sick of people not dying like they oughta. Thought I guess I'd always been your shtick. which is why I'm here. Bok Bok is the doctor in Chicken Man. It's Black Talon, Mr. Deadpool, and what I done to deserve you calling. We've known each other for a while, right? I've shot you, you've siced zombies on me, or sicked zombies on me. Siced? It's not a thing. Well, whenever I need a good laugh, I just think of you and your turkey suit. Zombies, leave us be. I don't know this guy's backstory. This turkey guy. I don't know a lot about Doctor Doom. Thank you, T-Mista. Oh my god. Or T-Mist, sorry. Yeah, I don't know about this chicken guy, though. He makes me feel pretty. Love that goatee, though. Next panel is just him and the chicken man who can do zombie stuff. And I like how my cats are doing, like, you know, whatever the fuck they want to in the background. Got some serious kitty action going on. Hold up. It's gonna happen. Get it. Get it. Guys, why are you playing over here? No one can see you over here. They're wrestling. Okay, adorable. I'm always in the way, man. I'm the worst. Okay, us and chicken henchmen to Doctor Doom. And when people stop dying, and you and the voodoo that you do were the first things that popped into my head. You and those Avengers, both my home. You and the Avengers, both. My home was good and tidy before Thor got here. Thor was here? Did he ask about me? No, but he and Doctor Strange accused me of casting the spell that's keeping the dead from walking the roads with Papa Legba. What the fuck? I can't read this crooked language. As if I would defy the will of Baron Samedi. Who is that? Baron Samedi? So, there's lots of references. I hate it when comics reference other heroes that I don't know. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does... Not your carton of eggs, huh? Even I don't know magic like that dark and that strong. Even if I did, I would be sad business for one who relies on death. Crap, no point in geeking you then. Maybe I don't have the magic, but someone does. Tell me, Mr. Deadpool, did you know you were cursed? I can see it wrapped around your heart like a serpent. Bad touch. He says, stranger danger. Magic is so black. Magic's so black, it don't even come from the Earth Mother. Azruli, that's, again, terminology I don't know how to say, which makes me sound dumb. Magic that can't be practiced by any Hoongan. But like all curses, it's tied to a name. And I can see that name. ... Thanos. What are they doing? Y'all not even here for me right now. I can't even stand my reading. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Thanos? Question mark? It's just a mass integration cat in a box. Yo, they're having a time of their lives in that Amazon box. Note to self, get cat box. Thanos, that totally makes sense. I pull a Lloyd Dobler on his Diane court, and he curses me to, what did he curse me with? Immortality. Sweet, fist bump, brah. It all makes sense. That it makes no sense. Thanos kidnapped Mistress Death, and now there's no one on the job to make sure people die. And it all probably has something to do with me, because everything does. I have the means to call upon the Loa to ask them where this Mr. Thanos lives. To allow you to return the world to balance, I would aid my enemy for the Baron. Yeah. Praise be Baron Salmon or whatever. Now, not a peep. I need you to listen up. I need you to listen up, Colonel Sanders. Because Mr. Deadpool has a plan. He's a man with a plan. It's down here, where my hand is. Here. So when he says he's a pretty girl. Where'd he go? He's scared. Amigo was waiting to ambush Rufio from the box. I believe it, man. So Amigo definitely owns the house, but Rufio's definitely in the attention slot. But when I didn't have Rufio, for whatever reason, because Brittany takes Rufio occasionally because Rufio wandered out of my apartment. Amigo turns into a super love monster, so it's definitely genetic, the attention stuff, but... Okay, this is the next panel. A lot's gonna happen next panel. Yo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you guys see what Thanos does to Deadpool. He literally makes him a pool of deadness. Some chicken magic. There's... I don't know who this is. We'll see who that is. Get the Avengers up there in the corner. You guys see that? Cool, cool. First, you gather up your voodoos and your hoodoos and find out where the morose purple shoegazer is holding up. What's the goat for? What's the goat for? Then you use some of that necromancy to pull Doctor Strange and the Avengers off the path of the world de-deatherer. That's not de-deatherer. De-deatherer. Thank you, Deadpool, for made-up language. Thanos. Mine. I don't need any super holes messing up my revenge. I know just the guy to point him towards. Dr. Doom, art thou ready for a hindquarter hammering? So says, what do you call him, Thor? In the meantime, I'll ask my dear old friend Cable for access to one of his spaceships from the future. This is the last damn time, Wilson. I should mention I also left a surprise for you in the latrine. Then, I'll fly into space, kill the hell out of Thanos, I'll get my babe Mistress Death back, and you can make like Gonzo and love a Camilla. Oh, get it? Gonzo and Camilla, his chicken? Gonzo? It's right here. Right here. He's got the little chicken. It's a Muppets reference, anyways. If I keep you out of his grill, the Black Talon will agree to this plan, and though death would be an occasion for a bloody orgy, I would warn you, this Thanos is powerful. He won't die easy. Come on, double down, dog. I'm an unkillable mutant merc who regularly outsells Superman. He's a violent dork who collects shiny rocks, and whose brother looks like the love child resulting of Spock roofing Wolverine. That's what he described as Superman. Spock and Wolverine. Rips. Oh, Beaver, you gotta go! Nightman, Nightman. Nightman. Jumpman, 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 Jumpman. Brittany's not in here. You have a good one. Chicken Nuggets man doesn't strike the fear. He's this weird voodoo guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know his backstory. It seems a little interesting. He looks like he's got a little... I mean, but he's wearing a chicken suit. How tough can he be? Nah. And this is the panel. This is the now panel that we're on. How tough could he be? In retrospect is where my ring finger is. It's gonna be a lot of Thanos dialogue because Deadpool's on a pool mass. Squished. He's literally squished. While you attempt to quip through shattered teeth, I want you to consider something, Wilson. At this moment, no living thing in the universe will die. Not the lowliest bacteria, nor the grandest celestial. While stars collapse and implode and planets collide, blown into dust, all that possesses life refuses oblivion. All of it lives on despite its destiny, in defiance of the engine of evolution that culls the weakness. All of it, Wilson, but you. I am the only reason you live, and because Thanos decrees it, you will die. Oh shit. That's the you will die panel right there. That was a pretty grandiose speech there, Thanos. Next panel. I'm not gonna lie, Deadpool's not nearly as quippy or funny as he normally is. This is why I think Deadpool writing means more to me than the art. Honestly, I've seen some cool Deadpool art, but when the writing's not on fleek, It's good writing, it's just not the best. Hello, mistress? I like this way less than the Love Shack baby. At least if I had a porn stash, my face wouldn't be so cold. Mistress? He's digging through snow. Mistress? Wade, Wilson, Wade, you must save me, please. The light is dwindling. I need you now more than ever. I tried, baby. I stole spaceship, fooled the Avengers and took a number 2 and tank of Cable's toilet, but I think I failed you. No, you will find me, Wade Wilson. You will return the balance to the universe. I know this because even though you have surrounded yourself in darkness, you will always find the light. I know this, my love, because you are my one true champion. Baby, come on, I don't have anyone but you. I can't lose you too. Oh, it's a moment. Oh. And then you got Thanos in that deep, perplexing mood. Interesting. And twisting. And twisting. I don't know how people... Oh, shit! I skipped ahead one panel. Is this all one continuous? Hold up, hold up, hold up. No. It's not one continuous. We got 2 more pages, folks. Jump in, jump in, jump in, jump in. Okay. On Tano Islands, the Chicken Man says, "Be calm in yourselves, one at a time. My head still hurts from talking to Deadpool." And these are zombies speaking to him. "Well, Mr. Talon, sir, we've tried, and we think it's only fair be given the same treatment as the rest of the world, since reanimated humans are now a rising and undoubtedly politically powerful population. And that means, sir, well, you can't be bossing us around, making us carry crates of cocaine and eating people without an honest wage. Huh? Insubordination? Didn't like it from mentally ill. Like it even less from rotting corpses. Seems to me you best get your ducks in a row, buddy." But before you do that, I'll need you to answer some questions as to the location of one Wade Wilson, also known as a Deadpool. Got this badass in a unitard. I don't know who the fuck he is. Probably part of some fucking crew if he's wearing a unitard. Does anyone know who that fucker is? Storytime with Hopper. Yeah, we're reading Deadpool and Thanos. Every Monday we do gifts and comics. Because it's fun, and I like to catch up on comics. And I like to share, even though I'm a really bad reader, but reading is fundamental. I think that's math, but even so. Yeah. It's a fun little activity. Keep people well cultured or something, such as nerdy. In nowhere, somehow, you practitioners of science have brought back the dead. It's Starlin's bar. Oh god. Who's the dude? And now we got more dudes in unitards. Evan, I'm doing well, man. We're almost done this. But what of those who died before? Will not one of you give me back my blood brother? Who must I maim to be reunited with my beloved twin? Gary Blood, mercenary, wanted criminal, and known associate of Thanos. Whoosh! A laser comes out of nowhere and stuns him in the heart. You were the man we've been looking for. All my life I've been different, he says. So that's the homies that got the Red Skull guy. He's not the Red Skull. He's Gary Blood, and apparently he has a twin. The Wonder Twins! Okay. All my life I've been different. Who's saying that? I don't know who said that. I understood. Okay, that's Thanos. I understood almost from birth, when my mother attempted to murder me, that life was not a gift to be celebrated, but rather an imperfect bane. But now life runs unchecked, a resilient plague no longer contained by the sweet antidote of death. See, I can read Thanos. Thanos is easy to read. He has complete sentences. My one true love, Death's embodiment, has been kidnapped and imprisoned. I followed the black serpent I cast upon your heart, to the realm of the dead. I hope to see my love, to tell her I had eliminated the other suitor for her hand. But for reasons unbeknownst to me, she has chosen only to communicate with you, Wade Wilson of Canada, Earth. Yow! Thus, I need you alive. I have brought you back with a fusion of necromancy and science, lowly mercenary. Now I will speak to you in the only language your kind understands. Will you accept this payment to assist me in finding our mutually beloved mistress, Death? Buddy, you can put those rocks back in your purse. This one's a freebie. He offered him gems and stuff, and then he used science and sugar and spice. You did come in late, Evan. It's alright, dude. I'm doing pretty fantastic. They should, well, that's the thing. Deadpool makes cameos. Like, 90% of all Deadpool comics are him versus or cameoing with someone else. I definitely want to see him in a Spider-Man movie because there's a lot of Spider-Man ones. And that was number 1, mate. And that's where we're going to stop. So, next Monday, we're going to be reading number 2, and here's a little preview for number 2. We got some more deep Thanos looking off into the space. The concept of this one's really easy. Hopefully it gets a little more funny. I think the chicken guy is supposed to be funny, but I don't like reading him, so it makes it a little less funny. The one thing I do like about anthologies, if any of you guys are not frequent of comics, they put a lot of the variants, the comic cover variants, in the back. Which are obviously pretty funny. You got Thanos ordering a chimichanga by the Punisher, and Deadpool trying to pocket him. You too, Feisty. You too. Thank you again, love. Thank you so, so much. We're done. I just want to kind of finish this off. Ernie the giant chicken? Quid. No, he's not. Get out of here. He's someone in relation to Doctor Strange. Maybe he's a Doctor Strange villain, but I don't know. I imagine Thanos sound like Sean Connery, so work on that. Absolutely, Time Vortex. I agree. I would love a Thanos Sean Connery, and his sentences are easy enough that I could actually do an accent. Deadpool doesn't have to have an accent at all. I think Deadpool's really easy. I gave him some ridiculous accents when we read Thor. Most of them just sounded like backwoods fellas. I think one I tried doing like some kind of English accent, and that died real fast. It turned Scottish, but it wasn't, and it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. No, you're good, Evan. You're good. So anyways, so to recap tonight, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you are just joining in, I'm going to fare thee well. I'm going to recap real fast the night, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And it's Monday, so it kind of sucks. Tomorrow I might stream. If I do stream, I'll be super grungy in PJs and gross, but I might stream. Tomorrow I have yoga, so that will be good. But in general, it'll be a pretty carefree night if I do stream. And then I'll be back in full force on Wednesday. Don't know what game we're gonna play, but not worried about it. So many games. So gifts real fast. We got 3 gifts. This and Mr. Snugglebaka. Snugbaka? I don't know. We gotta nickname him. Something Baka. Or Chewy something. Willing to take names for this bad boy. From Feisty Goof, Fiesta Goof, however you want to say it. He fucked it up, and it's awesome. And it's a heartwarming story behind this, and you can rewatch the vid to find out what it is. We read a chapter of Deadpool vs. Thanos. I went through a miniature version of my comics that I have yet to read, that we will be doing every Monday, guys. Every Monday here, we will be reading comics and opening gifts, if there are any. Sometimes there's not. Highly possible. And then we got this bad boy from Sir Lodi. And we're gonna wear this weekend. I don't know what time, but we are totally gonna wear this weekend and play Doom. Yeah. That floating object right here is part of the PlayStation, what do you call it? PlayStation room? Playroom. Ah, eureka! Playroom. You can hang objects. And so, this says, is that Vin Diesel? I think it's Vin Diesel. I can't tell. It's not The Rock. I think it's Vin Diesel. How I feel when I wear a tight shirt and how I look. Cowbell. More cowbell. Feisty a word? No? Yeah, but he didn't spell feisty right. So, like I said, we're just going to keep constantly reminding him and humiliating him and loving him for it. You can call me Gray if you want. Oh no, Fiesta Goof was happening. I want you to feel the constant shame. Oh god. Yes, and you, shameless plug, Auditor, thank you. You can follow me on the Twitter, that is what I am mostly on. I will be trying to get Nightbot up. Maybe tomorrow I won't stream, then I'll just try and put up some Nightbot commands. I might be in Discord for all you mods. I might be in Discord and we can add some commands to this. Yeah. So we can make this a kind of functioning channel? We'll see. I don't know everything Nightbot for YouTube has to offer since the API is not released. It's definitely still in beta, so definitely am not gonna be able to rely on it. But if we can get some core commands down, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, because that's honestly where most up-to-date stuff. Tomfoolery, I'll talk about my poop, masturbating, post photos. Do you have an Instagram? I'm Freakhopper on everything. There's no other Freakhopper like me. If you just search Freakhopper though without any context, you might get some like weird kinky stuff, so not me. I think there's also a roller derby girl who's completely not related, who's called Freakhopper, but neither here nor there. Did you guys hear that? I don't know what the people above me do. Maybe they're doing planks. I'll exit stream with 5 push-ups because I honestly don't think I have energy for anything else, and I'm being a little pussy about it, but hey, I did 10 push-ups, planks, and I did shake weights. Yo, I did something today, right? Which is more than some of you guys can say, right? Not everyone. Some people actually went to the gym today. Not me. Tomorrow's yoga, so I'll be hurting anyways, so it's not like this is gonna hurt anymore. I'll do more push-ups. We'll knock out 5 real quick. Move. Move. I know, you gotta move. There you go. I'm red again, because I don't breathe. Anyway. So fare thee well, patrons, viewers, smash the sub button, love you long time. I will see you guys tomorrow possibly, but definitely Wednesday. Those were terrible push-ups. Oh my god, I need to keep my butt down. I can't, I'm so bad. I get the 90 degrees just fine. It's my butt. It's not bad, it's not like but I'm like that, you know? I got just a little bit of notch. Ah! Practice makes perfect. Okay, I might actually have to go back to some knee push-ups for form. Hate to say it, but okay, you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you again so much. Really, you guys make this amazing. You guys do. Not me, you guys do. So, good night. Catch up on Orange is the New Black, Game of Thrones. I need to finish Orange is the New Black. I shouldn't be panting. I sound like a 300-pound behemoth whale with diabetes. This is terrible. Okay. TV, enjoyment. Take it easy. Easy Monday night. You guys seriously are amazing. Good night. Good night, good night. Thank you, thank you. So, Andrew, why are you doing kisses? Why can't I say goodbye? Okay, I'm done.